Lena is practicing her compass work. She walks 84 paces on a bearing of 41 degrees, and she then walks 35 paces on a bearing of 311 degrees. So finally she walks 50 paces directly towards her starting point. How many paces is she away from her starting point? So we are going to solve this without using trigonometry. It's a wonderful question, from UKMT, and we do not need to use any trigonometry for this. So you'll see how, if you've already figured it out, you don't need to watch the video. So what I did is I came up with a starting point, from where this person starts. And then what you do is you draw the north line, as is common with the bearing problem. You have to do the north line. So then we draw the 41 degrees angle, and that is 84 paces. That's how far she has walked, and this is where she ends. So this is 84 paces. And then she is turning with a bearing of 311 degrees. So we do need another north line. And again, you will see, so when she's turning, so that's what is happening. She's turned there, so this angle is a 311 degrees. And that's what I did. So 35 paces she would be walking after turning 311 degrees. And when she does that, she's touching the north line. And so what we need to do is to now find what would be this angle. How much more does she have to, not angle, sorry, how much more does she have to walk the distance to get to her original point, or the original position, or a starting point. So what we need to do is to find the distance BO, the entire distance first, and then we can subtract this and we would get this. That's what the answer would be, CO. So I wrote down that you subtract 50 from BO to get the answer, okay? So first, to start with, we need to find some of the angles and the sides. So CAD is 180 degrees, and then I would extend the line away, and then you see that angle is 41 degrees as well, because this is 41 degrees, and of course they are parallel lines, and OA is a transversal cutting through. So you would have angle and angle, I didn't name it, but this angle would be 41 degrees, right? So the next step is to point out the other 180 degrees. You have this is 180 degrees, and so this angle, this bit of the angle, you see, would be 311 minus 221 degrees, and that is 90 degrees. So angle BAO is 90 degrees, which makes triangle BAO a right angle triangle. And so you see this this is nearly solved, isn't it? So all we have to do is to say that OA square plus AB square is BO square, and then we find what BO is. We're not going to use the calculator, so you can multiply out 84 times 84 and 35 times 35, and you get this square root of 8281. So it's not a very big number, but still, how will we work out what the square root of 8281 is? You know that it has to be more than 84. And the units digit is 1. So you need two digits whose products give you 1 in the end. So I can try, if we try 89, so we can do 89 times 89, because 9 times 9 is 81, so 8, 72, and 8 gives me 80, and then 0, 2, 7 is 8, 64, and 7 would give me, 71. So I would get 1, 2, 9, 7, so 7921, which doesn't work. So let me go once, increase the numbers by a bit. So 89, 92 should not work. What about 91? So because 1 times 1 is 1, unit digit is 1. So if you did 91 times 91, 91, 0, and then 9 and 81. So 1828. So you get 8281. So you know that square root of 8281 is 91, and that's BO. That makes BO equals 91 paces, and so CO would be 91 minus 50. So this is CO. So that's 91 minus 50. So this whole thing is 91. So 91 minus 50, that's 41. So the answer would be 41. So I can write here that answer is 41.